Hello everyone, hopefully you can hear me just fine. I say that because we are going something a bit different, well, not different. Make sure, can you guys hear me by the way? That would be a massive help to know if you guys can hear me, because I'll tell you the situation now. Wait, let me just go on my phone, do a quick check. Make sure, can you guys hear me by the way? Alright, there you go. I've just checked. Alright, you guys should be able to hear me, unless it's only my stream that's working. MCFC, be careful. Eating beef in UK. What makes you say that? Ali, have you had like a dodgy bit of beef recently? It's a bit soft, as in my voice. Because I'll tell you now what's going on. So Frost Fury, I don't know if you'll be aware, but we recently, a good few weeks now ago, we have officially collaborated with a football club called Conway Borough United, club in North Wales, yeah. And so yeah, we collaborated with them, and we're going to be doing watch-alongs there for their home games, or most of them anyway. And our first stream with them was meant to be 2 weeks ago tomorrow. Virus and cows spreading in UK. It's deadly. All right, I'll make sure to recommend to my dad not to buy beef. He's not very good at cooking beef anyway. Don't tell him I said that. But anyways, so yeah, we did a stream, Conway Borough FC stream a while back, a couple weeks ago, and it went terribly for a first try. You know, the viewers couldn't hear me. The green screen went halfway through, so yeah, that's what happened. So the first stream went really poorly, but tomorrow we're back there and we're going for a take two. We've bought some new equipment. We've got a new mic. We've got just new bits. So I'm just doing a test stream with this new stuff. You know, you can, hence the new camera. It doesn't go the whole way. So yeah. But anyway, welcome everyone to the stream. It's great to have you guys here. And well, you know, without further ado, let's just get going. Starting with Edison in goal. I don't think he can do anything on the goal that was conceded. I think that comes down to just sloppy defending. You know, fell asleep at the back. You know, got to go now by. All right. Thank you for tuning in, Ali Lolo. Anyway, you know, couldn't hang along, but that's fine. Thank you for tuning in. But yeah, Edison in goal. Don't think he can do anything on the goal. Sadly, you know. Back in a few minutes. Okay. All right. See you soon then, Ali Lolo. Sorry guys, just doing something real quick. Alright, so yeah, Edison goal, don't really think he can do anything on it, and other than that, I think he performed fine. Was decent when we needed him, so yeah, decent game from Edison yesterday. Not fantastic, but you know, not bad either. We'll go to Vardio. I think he did really well. He was probably under a bit of pressure in his head yesterday because you know, he was returning to a former club ground. And probably a bit worried about what his reception might have been, but I'm pretty sure he got a good reception. and he played decent too. You know, looked solid, decent on the ball as he usually is. So decent game from Vardio. I think he's looking really good. I think he should start against Arsenal. You know, good game yesterday, and hopefully he's just going to be better against Arsenal and do the job. Is Saka going to be available for tomorrow, guys? And no, not tomorrow, Sunday. So, yeah. Ruben Diaz, fine, really. I think he's partly to blame on the goal, because I'm pretty sure it's him that overcommits forward and then leaves that gap. I think, anyway. Don't quote me on it. But if it is, then he's partly to blame. So, on that regard, it's a shame, but Ruben Diaz, other than that, he was solid as he usually is. You know, I'm sure he would have been disappointed with himself after Wolves because he scored no goal, and it's not really like him to. Pretty sure that's his second own goal he scored in his City career, maybe his third, but I can't remember a third. So, now then, onto Akanji. I don't really blame him for the goal. I think he does everything he can without committing a foul, because you know, he has to go back. He has to charge back to the defender because that gap is in the defence. I don't know who overcommitted. It was either Vardiol or Diaz, one or the other. And so Akanji had to make up for the space that was given, and he put a lot of pressure on the player, but ended up just not being able to win the ball. Because if he puts his foot across, then he could be in trouble. You know, he's denying a goal-scoring opportunity, and if he does it in the box, then he could potentially concede a penalty. So, you know, it's difficult for Akanji in that situation, and I think he did everything he could. I think Openda had really good strength at the end of the day. So, I think that is a big factor. Now then, Kyle Walker, don't think he had anything to do with the goal off the top of my head. I thought he played fine. To be honest, standard Kyle Walker game. Always solid at the back, Kyle Walker. I can't really think of a game where he hasn't been. So Kyle Walker, you know, really doing good for us at the moment. Doing good business. And hopefully he's just going to get better and better, Kyle Walker. Yo, you're back. Welcome back then. Yusuf Gamer, great to have you here. Just on Kyle Walker, and I'm also just putting this on my Instagram. Instagram is MCFC Connect. You know, MCFC_Connect, so feel free to check it out. So, yeah. Just putting that on my Instagram real quick. I'm almost done, guys. Apologies for this. No. Was talking to your Uber driver. They should have done a 4-4-3. Don't you mean a 4-3-3 or 4-4-2? One of those. Anyway, just put that on my Instagram. Anyway, we'll go on to midfield now. Rodri, great to have him back in the squad. Good for him to get minutes. Some people really didn't think he was going to start yesterday. I really don't know why. You know, he's probably the best midfielder in our team, other than Kevin De Bruyne, and you can definitely argue for him over Bernardo Silva, so 4-2-4 would be good for City. I mean, yeah, I can see how it would work. You'd probably have the standard 4 centre backs or 4 defensive players. Then you'd have buys it's more for friendly match. But it's more for friendly matches. Okay. Bad news, by the way. John Stones not available for Arsenal. Not sure if any of you guys knew that. Start Lewis versus Arsenal. Gonna get onto Rico Lewis in a minute because I'm sure we were all impressed with him. And as you can see, he's got my man of the match. So we'll get onto Rico Lewis in a moment. But John Stones not available for Arsenal. It sucks that he's not. But it's just gonna have to be something we deal with, sadly. And it's a shame that he's gonna have to, and he's probably gonna be available for England. I disagree with it. John Stones, if he's not available for City, then he shouldn't go for England. For me, I'd rather him rest a little longer and get the break that he needs so he can be fully up to scratch come the time of City playing again. So, John Stones, sad to see him out, but we knew this was a difficult moment for him. John moved. I didn't know. John moved. I'm not sure what you mean. Rest Stones and save him for Brighton rather get him fit to play United. I agree, Ethan. No point rushing him back against Arsenal. Pep clearly sees that. United's missed. Yeah, I'm gonna actually get onto United because I think it's really interesting, and I actually think Mark Goldbridge got it spot on. You will not hear those words often. We both hit 170 subs. Well done, Yusuf. By the way, guys, thank you all for that. Why did it delete? Wasn't me. No, I didn't do it. Anyway, we'll get back onto our players. So, yeah, standard Rodri game. Hopefully he's just going to get better from now. Great to see him get minutes and all that. So, Rico Lewis, what a game he had. I gave him man of the match. Somehow he didn't get it in the game. Not even City Extra gave him it. They gave it to Julian Alvarez, which I disagree with. Julian Alvarez did really good off the bench, but he only played 11 minutes. Like, come on. But Julian Alvarez was great. But Rico Lewis, superb, really. Doing the things he does at 18 years old. I'm 2 years younger than him. Almost 3 years. I know it's his birthday soon. So I'm, 3 years younger than him. That's crazy. In 1 year, I would have been Rico Lewis's age when he got a debut for City. So it's crazy to think about. Rico owned them. He was so good. Defensively as well. I don't know if you guys saw, but Rico Lewis is solid defensively. And against Newcastle, I criticised his defensive play. So he was so good. Away from home as well. At home it's a bit easier because you got your fans backing you. But of course you got your fans backing you away from home. But the home fans are bound to be noisy. So you're at 36 subs, Frost Fury. I hope you get up. Keep pushing for it. Rico did good. He did. The only way is up, Frost Fury, when it comes to subs, so I hope you do well. Yeah, but Rico Lewis is so good, and I think he should start against Arsenal. It's a big game and it's a big test, but if he can do it, it's just great stuff. And I don't know who I'd rather play, if you want the truth. So, Rico Lewis, great stuff. We've had a meow from Yusuf, and Ali Lolo is primed and ready. Warning Yusuf that he is here. Now then, we're going to go on to Jack Grealish on the left wing. He didn't play bad, but it's just he didn't really do anything. I really don't have any memorable moments of Jack Grealish doing anything for City yesterday. Shame, because I like Grealish. I think he's a good player. I think he gets a lot of stick. Sometimes it's, deserved. But I don't know, I think fans are very quick to criticise him. And to be fair, when he plays poor, he deserves it. So, although it's a shame because I always want Grealish to do well, just like I want any of our players to do well. It's a shame that he couldn't get the job done yesterday. Jackie 7, says Ali Lolo. 6.5 for me because, you know, I don't think he played bad. He didn't do anything wrong. But, I mean, it's not... I don't really think he did anything huge either. Oh, man. I've just realised something. I forgot to change... Basically, guys, every time I do player ratings, I edit a previous player rating and I just swap what I need to match this game. And I forgot to change Bernardo Silva's rating. Hence why we've got two 8.5s on the pitch. For me, Bernardo's a 7.5. But yeah, Jack Grealish was mostly just as defence in my opinion. Yeah, you know, just passing it around. That's what Grealish can do. He's good at passing it about, but he didn't light the world on fire. Meow, Mbappe is bad. He's not bad, but I mean, I'm sorry, but looking at that game, you know, I watched the highlights, I watched a deep dive on it, the Newcastle match. My word, they were so poor. Genuinely so poor. It's got to improve from them. But anyway, we'll go on to Bernardo Silva. 7.5 for me, not 8.5. And he shouldn't have the green one either. That means man of the match. I still can't believe Newcastle beat PSG. They didn't beat them, they destroyed them. They were so good. You know, I couldn't believe my eyes. I saw them go up 1-0, and I was like, oh man, they got a surprise goal. And then I saw Dan Burn make it 2-0. And I was like, what? And then I saw 3-0. I was like, then I saw 3-1. I was like, maybe something's going to happen. And I saw 4-1. I was like, oh my lord. You know, like, I mean, I don't even support either of them, you know, but I just couldn't believe it. I don't think he's bad. Haaland and Mbappe did poor. What a coincidence. Yeah, Haaland. We'll get on to Haaland. Because I think people are going to be quick to be critical on Haaland, but you know, rightly so to an extent. Back in a few minutes, says Ali Lolo. See you soon. Ali Lolo also says they are missing Neymar and Messi. I think they are to an extent because when you lose a player like Lionel Messi, because you know, I do think Lionel Messi is still up there, the best players in the world. I don't think he is when he's playing in the MLS because, sorry, you shouldn't be playing in the MLS if you're one of the best players in the world. So, you know, I do think they are missing those two, both Messi and Neymar. But, you know, Neymar, they've got the quality to still do well without them. They've still got Mbappe, who's phenomenal. They've got Ousmane Dembele, who is a downgrade, but he's by no means bad. You know, it's good, and he was one of the top prospects in the world last year, so he's definitely not bad. And Messi, we all know the clip. But anyways, we go on to Phil Foden. Phil Foden, really good game yesterday. He broke his arm in goal. I don't know who did, but Foden, really good match yesterday. He did so good. Got man of the match he got given man of the match in the actual game. So, you know, he must have done something right, and he did. He was pretty good. Ariane plays the fire logo. Yes, I remember you mentioning them. So, Phil Foden. Shame he didn't get man of the match because, you know, but when there were games like Rico Lewis had yesterday, you know, it's just hard to compete with. So Phil Foden, excellent game, and hopefully he's going to just continue to perform similarly. Now then we go on to Erling Haaland. no goals yesterday. He had a key moment. He had a key pass in the third goal. He played the pass to Alvarez, which then went on to we need to Phil Foden nickname. Oh, that's true actually. That is true. We don't actually have a nickname for Foden. Foden. I don't know. I mean, you got names like King Kev. You know, King Kev's pretty good. Is Johnny Stones really a nickname? Or I guess his nickname's kind of General Stones. Gets called that. But anyway, we're going to bench now. No, we're going to Haaland. Look, he didn't play bad, but there were a couple of opportunities where I thought he should have done better. The one on the edge of the box is probably the key one. You know, decent. He got decent control on the ball. Had King Den. It sounds kind of silly, in my opinion. That. He had a key moment on the edge of the box. He had a couple of touches, and he hit it, and the hit was just poor, and it was slow, and it went into the keeper's. Was it arms, or did it get palmed away? I can't remember. But he's got to do better in moments like that. I remember he ran in one-on-one, but he got tackled at the last second. So, you know, that just comes down to good defending at the end. Could he have shot earlier? Don't think so, because I think it was a second touch on the ball. So bad news, says Yusuf Gamer. Oh God, I hope it's not an injury for City. TBH. If only he didn't try to do a tackle on goal. Yeah. But you know, Haaland, he almost got goals, but you know, he didn't get goals at the end of the day. It is starting to drizzle a bit, guys. A little bit of rain starting to come down. Hope it's not too bad. So hopefully you guys aren't getting affected by it. But Haaland, he didn't play bad. You know, Haaland's not playing bad. He's just not scoring, which I think is the thing. Now we're going to bench. Nathan Ake, 6 out of 10. He didn't do anything wrong. And, you know, he played fine, Nathan Ake. He had a poor game against Wolves, so he probably needed a couple minutes today just to, I don't know, get his head up a bit, you know, and make him take his mind off of that. Messi has officially retired. You hear it says Frost Fury. Yeah, I know you're new here, Frost Fury, but there's probably more where it came from. We live in an area where it rains quite a bit, and we don't have this specific room doesn't have the most soundproof ceiling, so Messi has officially retired. I'm afraid he hasn't, mate. It would have been all over the news by now, like, genuinely. I'd know by now if Messi had retired. By the way, I hope you are on the subject of Erling Haaland. I know we just went off him and went on to Ake, but anyways. Contract extension talks. Let me know your thoughts. You know, it's good stuff. It's a lot of money from what I'm hearing. A lot of money for him, but you know, some would argue that he is worth the money. My shorts would have blown up saying this. I'm gonna guess like you got your phone in your shorts or something and you would have got tons of notifications. But anyway, we're going to Imagine United tries to buy Haaland. Man, Haaland would cost them their entire budget. Like, and he probably goes over budget trying to sign him. By the way, wait there. No, Messi hasn't retired, Ethan. I've just put that message in the chat. Let me know of any issues on your end, no audio, bad vid quality, and etc. Just that I know, see if I can try fix it and all that. Says who, Ethan? It says Yusuf. Yusuf is lying to you, I'm afraid, Ethan. He's not retired. I would not lie to you, Ethan. Yusuf is playing tricks on you. Kyle fell for it yesterday. I know that. You're good, says Frost Fury. I'm gonna guess you're good on the video quality and all that. So nice to know, thank you. Just helps to no. Yusuf is laughing in the chat. Me? I'm not lying. Yusuf, I will time you out. I will time you out. Oh, apologies for my dog. He hasn't retired, says Ethan. Yeah, I mean, everyone would know by now. The whole world would know. But anyway, we're going to score predictions for Sunday. Oh, don't even get me started. That's such a difficult one. Actually, such a painful one to think about. Who let the dogs out? No one has at the moment. They probably don't want to go out because it's raining. We got one dog who gets stubborn because they know when it's raining, and I know that. And they don't like going out in it, which is fair enough. "8-0, says Ethan. I hope that's to Sissy, but I'm really not sure that that's going to happen, I'm afraid, Ethan. Yeah, I'm not sure on that, Ethan, but who knows? You know, who am I to say what's going to happen and what's not? But it's going to be quite the match. Chill, says Frost Fury. Anyway, we're going to get back onto the players. We've had a quick break, I guess, on reviewing, but Jeremy Doku next. He came on, got a goal and an assist. Great game off the bench from Jeremy Doku. Played really, really well. And I hope that he can continue to play like this. Is it enough to start against Arsenal? I'm not sure. Arsenal are a very good team. I'm really not sure who to start against Arsenal. I'm going to have to think about it, whether it comes to Grealish or Doku. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on Doku's performance, because I thought it was really good, and I gave him an 8 out of 10. He got a goal and an assist. He changed the game. As well, the gritty was amazing. I thought like Doku and Alvarez saved us. Yeah, to an extent they did. They came on and instantly changed the game. Which is what you want from your substitutes, isn't it? So it was good stuff by Jeremy Doku and Alvarez, and it's nice to see that these players are doing well. The gritty was amazing though. Yeah, I mean, I thought when he did it against West Ham, I thought it might have just been like a one-time celebration, announcing his hair, ready to go and all that. But no, this might just be his celebration at City. This might just be what Jeremy Doku does in a City shirt. Which, I mean, I'm all for it. It's funny, so... Julian Alvarez now, he's so good. That goal was an absolute peach. He placed that to perfection. He's so good recently, Julian. And for me, he has to start against Arsenal. Like, I think he does. I really think he does. So, Julian Alvarez against Arsenal. I'm really hoping that happens. But, the goal was great. The assist, the pass for the assist was nice too. So... Julian, Ake, Diaz, Rodri, Lewis, Walker, Vardio, Silva, Kingfield, Jackie. And, probably Haaland. Well, you gotta get Edison in there as well. Yeah, I mean... So no Haaland for you. Oh, Rodri can't start on the weekend. If this is like your predicted 11, that is. I might just be assuming that. And now we're going to Nunez. I won't lie. Didn't really see him that much. He was fine. Didn't do it perfect wrong. So, simple 6 out of 10. That completes the match review. I hope you all enjoyed the video. We got 2 big streams of the weekend, Conway Borough one and a City one. So thank you all for tuning in. I can greatly say that this is a great test stream. We did a nice test, see if it would all be fine. And it was, this stream has gone pretty well in my opinion. So thank you all for tuning in. Frost Fury, second stream you tuned into. You've been a great addition to the chat so far. Thank you. Beautiful stream, says Frost Fury. Thanks an absolute bunch. Your support's been great so far. And big thanks to Ethan, Ali Lolo, Yusuf. Am I missing anyone? Clapping emojis from Frost Fury. Thank you a bunch. Anyone else? Anyone else tuned in? Don't think so. But anyway, thank you all for watching. Your support's great as usual. And, hopefully the only way's up. Thank you all so much once again. Like, genuinely, your support is great. Honestly, I don't know where I'd be without you all. So, I'll see you all tomorrow. We will also have the match preview for Arsenal tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much.